to kick off for Buffalo.
The kicker, Tyler Bass, has us ready to start. And off we go from Buffalo. Khalif Raymond to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28. From the gun, it's Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. Gibbs with a first down and more. 20, 50, and he will score. Jahmyr Gibbs, touchdown Lions.
The kicker on.
Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it's Laviska Shenault. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On the ground, this is James Cook. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that play, one first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Play action. Here's Allen. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2nd and 10. Allen going to give it to Cook. And it's a short pickup to about the 42. It was Terrion Arnold there to make the play.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Hey, home.
Man in motion is Coleman.
What's that?
On 3rd down, it's Allen. This is intercepted. Picked off by Amik Robertson. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. And that just adds to the start for this one. They walk down the field to get the touchdown, and then the defense joins the offensive party, Greg. Each side has scored a touchdown early on.
Yeah, and you just can't draw a worse start than this, Mike. I mean, not only to allow the opposing team to go down and score on their first drive, but then to follow it up with a pick 6. You find yourself in a big hole here early. Do they have enough to dig their way out?
On the return, it's Shenault. Good coverage by the kicking team. He's out of bounds, shy of the 20.
19-yard line.
Five wide.
Man in motion is Coleman.
Off 52. Done. What's that?
1st and 10, and it's Allen. He's looking deep for Shakir. Inside the 20. And he will take this one in. 81 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Following the touchdown, pass is back to kick it off. Raymond now to return it. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
Return. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And a good run there. Again, 5 yards.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 4. Once again, it's Gibbs. And they'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss. 3rd down and 9.
Tackled back at the 30-yard line.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 14-7 is our score. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third down and 9. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Cut. 120. What's that?
On play action, Goff. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. That's Greg Russo in there for the sack.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. The Lions call their first timeout. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. Right side and brought in by Williams. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Goff. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
On play action, Allen. Oh, they're under the flash, and he lost the football. And fortunately, he's able to cover it up. It will not be a turnover, but will go down as a sack. Now on 2nd down. That's complete to his tight end. It's Dawson Knox. And he's out of bounds. Still short of the 1st down, but he got a good chunk of yardage back with that one.
After that 1st down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and manageable.
3rd down, it's Allen. That one caught. It's Knox, the tight end. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Bills 1st down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown, Bills.
All week we're going to see this play be run over back and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Here's Craig Reynolds to return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Four down. We go tonight.
Goff's going to throw here on 1st and 10. That's caught by Gibbs. And he'll be out of bounds here, and it's only a gain of a yard.
All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Tim Patrick was the intended target. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. Big strides. Look at him go. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 72 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Bates now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, it's Shenault. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. This one complete to Palmer. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Alert, alert, alert.
Off the play fake, it's Allen. Oh, a loose football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
15-yard loss.
And Detroit's going to use their second timeout. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Ready? Hey, tight. Look out.
From the gun, here is Allen. Outside, that open man is nuts. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
But it's
Here's the
fourth
third
down.
and final timeout for the Lions, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Brad
So,
Robbins
on
in
fourth
punt
down, but they'll
formation
send
for
out
the
Brad
Bills.
Robbins to punt. Deep for the Lions, Holly Freeman. This is taken at the 25. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
First down 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Off to throw on first down. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
A second down throw for Goff. Now, deep shot for Amon-Ra. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And the Bills are going to have it just past their 25.
I'm a big fan, Mike, of quarterbacks willing to take chances. I don't want my guys sitting there scared to throw the ball downfield. But as always, it does come with a little bit of balance. He tried to get that one all in one throw and just doesn't get quite enough pace on it, and it ends up going the other way.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Second down, they need 7. The tight end Kincaid in motion. They'll keep it on the ground here again. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10.
56, 56.
Play action now, and here's Allen. He'll find Shakir open right side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. In motion, Shakir. They'll send a man in motion left.
Half 10. Middle. That's it.
Throwing on second down. It's out. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Aiden Hutchinson. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Alert. That's it.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. To the left side, it's caught by Shakir. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down. Here's 1st and 10.
Middle.
They go play action now. Here's Allen. Short pass taken in by Knox. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
And he stood tall in the pocket, hoping something would open up downfield. But this pass rush, they've been relentless in their pursuit of the quarterback, and they're able to bring him down for a sack.
Regular.
That's Palmer, the man in motion.
That's it.
To the air. On 2nd down, here's Allen. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
Allen to throw on 3rd and long. He tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The Bills bringing on their punting unit. They'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. That one hits at the 10. No one there to stop it, though. Bounds into the end zone. It'll be a touchdown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
A 2-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 23-yard line.
from the 23. Here's second down and 7. From the gun, it's Goff. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Matt Milano.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they had a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. And now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
Run with Cook. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Quickly to Shakir for the RPO. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
Big play coming up. This is third down. Now, Allen. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Here we go. This is fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. Looking downfield for Coleman. And he's going to have the Bills first down on what would be a big play there on 4th and long. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. The RPO, that one is complete, and he's in! Khalil Shakir, touchdown Buffalo. That is second touchdown tonight. So they're not level yet, a critical extra point attempt to follow. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Game Still trying to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. Raymond now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
This is first and 10. A run with Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. They'll drop to throw. The throw on the run is complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
13 yards. First down, Lions.
On first down, it's Goff. This one caught by Patrick.
Goff's pass complete to Tim Patrick. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at their 48-yard line.
Second down and 3.
Here we go. 180.
Gibbs. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Lions first down.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
Montgomery. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. The Lions call their first timeout as they'll stop with 25 seconds remaining on the clock.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. Just he never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
They'll come up now for second down.
Here we go.
Now, Goff. Right side and brought in by Williams. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
17 yards. First down, Detroit.
Here's Gibbs. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. And we are set for a great finish. Timeout. 2 seconds remaining in the game. So a big one looming for Jake Bates. This to win the game. This kick is good. And the Lions will take a 24-21 lead. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. And the kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on
football here in upstate New York as you get a look inside Rocket Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Allen going to look to throw on the first play. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 19 yards right off the bat. And a quick first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Allen going to audible to a different look. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. Here's James Cook. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Now you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 2. Again, it's Cook. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
4 yards.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. In motion, the tight end. Now Allen. Guys, man, complete over the middle. That's more. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 2nd down.
At the 43-yard line.
To throw, it's Allen. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. The 20. 5. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. Well, they were advancing the ball. They had a couple first downs under their belt, but a big mistake there on the opening drive leads to 6 points the other direction.
And what a good read that was on his part, Brandon, because it prevents a possible scoring drive with how they were moving things along. And it gives the defense the early advantage of what's going to be a definitely entertaining battle between these units.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Their own 26-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Cook. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd down at the 44-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 3. They run it again with Cook. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a 1st down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the 1st quarter.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. A toss to Cook. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 45-yard line. 42 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. And now they'll throw with Allen. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
2nd and 10. Throwing now is Allen. And complete right side to Cook. Nifty move. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook, 34 yards. And the Bills are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Shifts by him. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Takes over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Pack the 60. Pack the 60. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
At the 44-yard line. A gain of 14. 1st down, Washington.
Here's Daniels. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And it's 2nd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go now. 19 strikes. 19 strikes.
Daniels looking to throw. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 33. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
First down, Commanders.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Up the middle with Eckler. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
And that's exactly what you're looking for at the inside linebacker spot. Versatility. He can drop into coverage, or as he did on that last play, use his speed to get to the perimeter and knock the ball carrier for a loss.
Eluding the pressure right. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They need 12 here. It's 3rd down. Now Daniels. Escaping the pressure right. And open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. They'll run for it with Eckler. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. To the air goes Daniels. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Come on. Hit. 70 Timberwolves.
Eckler is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Draw play, it's Eckler. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
And now 3rd and goal coming up, the loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This just 32 yards officially from the right hash. And Gay knocks this one through. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 to score as we resume action on EA Sports. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Ready?
To throw is Daniels. That's Samuel, caught left side. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Option play, and they'll give to Eckler. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Throwing now is Daniels. This is swung out to Eckler. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Let's go now. Ready?
The first carry for Jeremy McNichols. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Ed Oliver through the line and hitting him for the loss.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Flushed out right. And that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Operating from the gun, Daniels. Hard throw, incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Here's Tressway now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. This is taken at the 18. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
At their own 23-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. And he's going to have a Bills first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 66 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
On play action, Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on third down. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's going to have the Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, sometimes, Brandon, it's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big third down conversion. From the gun, it's Allen. A pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Second down and 3. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Here comes second down at 5. To throw is Allen. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. A big play needed, no doubt. Third and long. Here's Allen. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Here we go. This is fourth down.
Regular. Monday.
Throwing, Allen. Oh, he had to force it there on 4th down, and it's intercepted. And the Commanders have just about sewn up this football game. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
On the ready. Ready. Go.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Come on. Hey. Just the Eagle.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, and that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here's Tressway now. And you wonder, could they possibly think about taking a safety here? Take it at the 37. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And the Bills are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. Allen. A quick throw there is incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
But just over a minute to go in the football game. 2nd and 10. Now Allen. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Here's Allen. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got man complete.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding 2nd half, haven't they? I know they just gave up the 1st down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire 2nd half.
Alert!
Throwing is Allen. Throw left side complete. That's Moore. Gave a glimpse of his power that time. And then brought down at the 30. The Charles are trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they can afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
56,
Allen going to change this at the line. Allen. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. CD, that was an all-or-nothing drive to win this football game, and they rose to the occasion to take the lead here in the waning moments.
And how about how they got it done? No timeouts left. They take it downfield, execute perfectly, and get it done. Now they don't leave their opponent with a heck of a lot of time on the clock.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. A dangerous return man showing it here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
At their own 37-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field.
Okay, ready?
Here we go. 1st and goal.
Here we go. Stretch. Hop 70. Hop 70. Viking 18. Hop.
He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
Commanders 17, Bills 14.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Well, this one, partner, was fun down to the very end. They got the points late, right before the whistle. Then the ensuing kickoff. They were hoping for magic on the other side, but couldn't get that.
It's one of the loudest venues in the National Football League. We're inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, home of the Chiefs. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Here is Cam Little, ready to get this thing started. And off we go from KC. Nico Remigio to bring it back. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
Return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. He's going to air one out right away. He's got it. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A huge play right off the bat. 62 yards.
Kansas City Chiefs.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Mahomes going to push this one forward. And he'll be taken down. But we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
So when they build these opening scripts, the idea is you want to throw as much variety into the play calling as humanly possible. One, you want to undress the defense. You want to see, okay, what did they work on all week? How do they align to different formations?
To the pylon, he's in. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Kansas City. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points. Everybody's looking to end every drive with 6, but when you can turn that 6 into 8, man, what a confidence boost coming off the field, and they're going to force their opponent now to start chasing.
On the return, it's Tank Bigsby. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Now Lawrence on the bootleg. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Second and 10. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He finds his tight end. That's Brenton Strange. And they will finally run him down. A big play for Jacksonville. 36 yards. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts. Play action now. It's Lawrence. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. That's complete to Etienne. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
And he's into the end zone. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Panic setting in a little earlier, just the first quarter, but already they're going to try an onside kick. He's to midfield.
Well, you have to imagine this kicking unit saw something in the return unit all week that led them to believe they had an advantage for an onside kick, but they don't. Now all of a sudden the other team takes the ball with great field position.
He'll get this forward to Worthy. Space hard to come by there. Tackle made right around the 40-yard line.
So, Mike, this is a great example and a great moment to bring up why it's so important for these offenses to make everything look the same. Formationally, pre-snap movement, because the second that motion looks like a jet motion and he's going to get the ball as opposed to a traditional motion, these defenses are so in tune with all those little differences. They know it's coming and there's not going to be a lot of gain.
Now a 3rd and 2. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Open man. That's the tight end, Gray. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Chiefs on top. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. This ball is intercepted. Tyson Campbell.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Pretty evident that the defense is just giving no time of day to any run actions. They are playing pass all the way, and he can continue to give as many play action fakes as he wants. It hasn't affected anybody, and in this case, it results in a sack.
2nd down, Lawrence. This one caught left side. That's Strange. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First down, Jaguars.
Now here's Lawrence. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete.
I think now we're starting to see this defense start to make some adjustments. We saw him give up a few plays earlier in the game, especially to this back. So he's someone they have to understand. He's not just going to hurt you on the ground. He also is a threat in the passing game. So nice job there making some adjustments on the back end, and they force the incomplete. There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Here's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for the first with Etienne. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the Jaguars' 1st down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down. Here's Lawrence. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Parker Washington was the intended receiver.
It leads to second.
And it'll lead to a second down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Lawrence from the gun here on third down. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Lawrence to throw for it on fourth down. 2 minutes to go. First half in a 2-point game. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now Mahomes. They're trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
At the 33-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. That's dropped off for Pacheco. And it'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
That's good for a Kansas City
They
Chiefs.
put Kelsey in motion. On first down, it's Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It's pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
On the ground, that is Brashard Smith. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
It's a loss of 2.
The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. They need 8 as they come up for third down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their second, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. That's a gain of 19, and a very quick first down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. To throw is Lawrence. Here's a short one. He's got screen. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Lawrence. A ball deep for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Harrison
pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Lawrence. That one too far out in front to be brought in. And it's incomplete. Travis Hunter was the intended target. 3rd down coming up.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
First down, Jaguars.
And this is so much of the skill sets that we're seeing around the league at the running back position. You don't want to have to sub your running back off the field, Mike, when you build what they call these empty or 5-wide sets. Can you keep your running back and run true receiver routes and be a threat? Because when you can, there's a lot of big plays to be made.
Here's tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. They're down and 9. To throw is Lawrence. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more practice to score touchdowns.
And he's going to have a Jags 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line, and for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
At the 5-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
That is going to be intercepted by Trent McDuffie. And the Chiefs are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it'll bring up 2nd down. from the shotgun. It's Mahomes. This one into the hands of Brown. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it'll be second down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. They'll try to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. Right back to the air for Mahomes. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and now it's going to bring up third and real long.
Third and long for Mahomes. Flush to his right. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked by the rookie out of Colorado.
And it's just the last thing you can afford to do, especially in this situation. Like, there's just no need to force the ball. You're playing with a lead. It's late in the game, and I know he's got a lot of confidence in his arm, and he thinks he can get away with it, but that decision, it proves to be costly.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
Large snap on second down. This one caught inside. That's strange. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight, and it gives the team a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, here comes second down. They'll drop to throw. He'll be forced outright. He'll tuck it and take off.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Pass caught by the tight end screen. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to grab a late lead. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. They move out front and take the lead here in the fourth quarter. So, after the field goal to take the lead, kicker is back out there to send this one away. Remigio now on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here is first and 10.
43!
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up third.
A run with Pacheco. And he's going to have enough for the first down. They'll mark him up at the 39-yard line.
Great work there by the interior of this offensive line, the center, the two guards, really working together to create that hole up the middle. And then it's just the vision of the back. Like, there's a fine line between hitting that full speed but also having a little bit of patience to let that play develop.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Mahomes now on second down. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. Gonna need a big play now. Third down and long.
On the play. Brings up third down.
To throw is Mahomes. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. Now Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And that is incomplete. They had their chance and took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let...
Night beginning to fall over Southern California, but the lights are shining bright here at the spectacular SoFi Stadium in metropolitan Los Angeles. But tonight we've got a good AFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the LA Chargers.
Ka'imi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So here's Ka'imi Fairbairn to do the honors. And we are underway in Southern California. And it's a pretty good return here, so he'll get this up to the 29.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Throwing first play is Herbert. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A good start. One play, 10 yards.
Well, this defense certainly knows they're going to have their hands full trying to slow down this passing game. Here's an example on the very first play from scrimmage. I think we'll see some different looks, maybe some pressure from different places, but it didn't work there, and it's a quick first down.
First carry for Najee Harris. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they've got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Here's 2nd and 7. Herbert now. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now 1 yard to go on third down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Trying to run for it with Hampton. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time.
That's a tremendous group effort there because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Again, it's Hampton. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. Justin Herbert looking to pass. He'll check this one down to Hampton. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 18. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
1st and 10.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Herbert. Over the middle, complete. That's Hampton. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that will bring up 2nd down.
At the Texans' 12-yard line.
We're scoreless after 1. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. They pitch it to Harris. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Give them a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Omarion Hampton from 17 14 yards out. And the Chargers post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
Chargers 7, Texans nothing. Cameron Dicker.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. Now this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead, and they'll move it up to the 40. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he'll be taken down at about the 45.
Brendan, to me, what's important right now in this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. Stroud looking to throw. He'll let this go deep for Collins. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked up by Elijah Molden. And the Chargers are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Charger drive about to get going. And just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Here's Herbert. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call. Back to throw here, Herbert. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Here's J.K. Scott now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick.
51 yards on the punt there.
And the Texans will take over. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the games, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And Stroud now to throw. Dumps it off to Mixon. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. That one a first down pickup of 8.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
Throwing now is Stroud. And at the 7-yard is out of bounds.
At the 4-yard line.
For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
Here we go.
Mixon is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Another try for Mixon. And this time he is in. Joe Mixon taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Ka'imi Fairbairn on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
Ka'imi Fairbairn to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they've got just under 50 seconds, so time enough to try to work their way downfield if they so choose. Give them a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He'll dump this off to Hampton, complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
A gain of 6.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
First down.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Yeah, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
Stroud. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
Touchdown, Houston.
Joe Mixon as the first half is winding down. And the Texans have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
14, Chargers 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Now a deep one for Johnston. And that's going to be incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Cameron Dicker to kick
A
off
one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Under. 19. Walk to the right. Walk to the right.
Delson in motion. Mixon will get it to start the second half. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
Right, Tony.
Now Stroud. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Certainly looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. So it would appear they will not be able to add to their lead on this opening drive of the second half.
Yeah, if another touchdown was scored there, now we're talking about a 2-score game, and they're probably on their way of creating an excellent gap between them and their pursuers. But how about the defense there, able to step up and keep themselves in this one?
4th down, Stroud going to try to throw for it. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Elijah Molden. And the Chargers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
Making the stop there, Danielle Hunter.
I have to think a major focus at a halftime means had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route is definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside at 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and he passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete. At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. On 3rd down, here's Harris. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. They gave themselves options there on the third down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
Here's Herbert. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But nicely a gain. Second down and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Herbert going to give to Hampton. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up first and goal.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge.
Go.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
We've got to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
This is caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1 yard line.
4 yards.
That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a third and goal. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third and goal, and keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. Herbert going to keep it on his sneak. And he'll get it. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful for the yard out. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. Flushed out right. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Oh, that would have been a nice one to hit on in a tie game. You start to think that one big play, maybe the next big play, could turn out to be the game winner. They took the big shot, but it winds up incomplete.
And this is going to be intercepted. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
But
we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the fourth quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Major used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Set. Ready.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Over the middle and caught by McConkey. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
That was a terrific play, causing a loss. As a middle linebacker, simple. You can either fill holes or you can attack them, as he did there.
Let's go, let's go.
Now it's Herbert. And this is going to be intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it. And the Texans are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. So a costly INT in the end zone, no less, puts the brakes on their potential scoring drive.
So many teams stick with the passing game down near the goal line because they see it as an extension of what they do between the 20s. But as we said many, many times, the further you drive, the more the field shrinks. And that was a nice job of making a play on the football and coming away with the interception.
So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Stroud to throw it. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
Stroud. He'll complete this one to Collins. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st. And they are knocking on the door of field goal range now.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage.
Sometimes I think cornerbacks can benefit from the fact that quarterbacks might just forget about the idea that they might be near the line of scrimmage. How about the anticipation there, sneaking in and making a big play in the backfield?
Here comes 2nd down.
Here we go.
Now Stroud. To Mixon on the check down.
I really like the angles that the tackles came from on that play. They secured inside, took away the cutback. The sideline's there, so he can only go so far outside. And they were able to close in and tackle him for a loss.
Yeah, they used your boy over there, the 12th man. Sammy Sideline, right?
Sammy Sideline. You know something? He tackles pretty well, too.
He's tougher than an airport steward. Caught left side. Here's Dell. The Chargers going to signal for the 1st of their timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here. This for the lead in the final stages. Fairbairn able to put this one through. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ballgame, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Homie troops right. Set. Ready.
Now Herbert. Short throw to Disley. Not good. They didn't move the football an inch, and precious time ticking off the clock.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down at the 31-yard line.
Herbert going to throw. And that one complete downfield to Allen. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth. Wow. Extra point try now from Dicker. It's up and good to make it 21-17.
Makes the score Chargers 21, Texans 17.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. He's going to let it fly. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. Trying to go for the big one there on second down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
19 Texas. Under.
Stroud looks to throw. He had him there open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best.
He had to force it there on 4th down, and it's intercepted. And he brings this one.